Fireballs. Hello everyone, it is Suhaiti. Welcome to Astro Haiti. I'm super excited today to bring you a topic that I enjoy and to dive into the subconscious mind, the power of the subconscious mind, and how it either helps or can hurt us create the lives that we live. But before I get going, again, this is Astro Haiti, and I am coming to you dishing on conscious awareness, manifestation, self-love, self-worth, and all the things that we need to create our best life. The subconscious mind is where our programming is stored. And what is programming? It's where our beliefs about life, about money, about gender roles, about romantic relationships, about ourselves and what we believe we deserve, how we identify, about what we believe we can expect from people. That is where that is housed, our core belief system. And our core belief system is created very early on. What we believe as adults usually comes from what we experience as children. I'm going to specifically talk about romantic relationships because that's kind of my forte and what I love to dive deep into. So if you in childhood didn't see the healthiest of dynamics between your parents, or maybe you didn't have one of your parental figures around at all, that created some beliefs about romantic relationships, about that specific gender, right? About what you believe you deserve, and also about what you can expect in romantic relationships and from whatever sex you're attracted to, okay? So for example, I'm going to use myself as an example because I feel like it's really important to be transparent, and also it gives some more some meat, right, to what I'm saying. So when I grew up, my mom and my dad were divorced, but they were like off and on. So it was a very inconsistent relationship, and my dad was really in and out of my life. So he was a very inconsistent male figure in my life. And then there was a point where he just like abandoned the family. So there was inconsistency and then abandonment, right? So what happens is, which is what happens, right? As a child, I'm taking all this in, right? And then it's affecting obviously how I feel. It's affecting my confidence. And it's then creating this belief system about, in this case, romantic relationships and what's normal, and also what I can expect or what I deserve, right? From the opposite sex, which is the sex that I'm attracted to. So what happens with my situation, which is what happens in whatever situation, you know, that you grew up in, is that those beliefs start then creating experiences because of our perception. So if I had a belief that I couldn't count on men and they were inconsistent, when I would go out to date and meet guys and they would like not text me when they said they would text me or call me or reschedule a date, I would automatically, in my mind, my conscious thoughts, my awakeness, right, think, oh, he's gonna flake. Oh, he's gonna ghost me. Oh, I can't count on him. I'm really uneasy about this relationship because he's showing up really inconsistent, right? And if I didn't have the experience of my dad being inconsistent and that being my first real relationship with a man, right? If I didn't have that experience, that wouldn't be where my thoughts would automatically go. Like, because if we're not aware of our subconscious beliefs, then we're just thinking on autopilot. So for a long time, I was thinking those beliefs about men and people in general. I had a subconscious belief of like, people don't show up for me. I can't count on people, right? So whenever anyone in my life, friends, romantic partners, would like be human and like not be able to show up or not call me when they said they would, or would be late, it would trigger me in that state of, I can't count on people, men aren't dependable, men are inconsistent, and it would then affect my feelings, and I would start getting anxious or angry or just cry. And then what would happen is that because I was in that emotional state, because of my subconscious belief that men are inconsistent and can't be counted on, because of my childhood and my father, I would then lash out on this person and make decisions and react in a way as if they were my dad, right? Because of that subconscious belief. So to sum it up, when you have subconscious belief about romantic relationships and whatever sex you're attracted to, for good or not, it then bubbles up in your day-to-day life with your interactions with romantic partners through your conscious thoughts, through what you're thinking always. And if something happens based on what your belief system is, your conscious thoughts are going to align with your belief system. If you believe that all people cheat and someone has, let me think, like a text message is blowing up, your automatic assumption will be, maybe they're cheating on me, right? That's usually kind of like where our mind goes, like autopilot, if we have a belief system that all people cheat because we saw our parents or whoever constantly being cheated on, or we heard from our parent, men always cheat, women always cheat, you can't trust men, you can't trust women, everyone's unfaithful, right? Like no one can be faithful. If you heard that, then you have that belief deep down, even if you're not aware of it. And then when you see something from a partner that may indicate cheating, you're gonna go right there. You're gonna jump to that conclusion, even if that person has never given you any real indication of it, right? And then you're gonna emotionally feel the feelings that you feel when you think someone's cheating on you: sadness, anger, jealousy, worry, anxiety. And then you're going to react and make decisions based from that fear, okay? So that is how the subconscious mind works to create our everyday experience in relationships, with money, with career, basically in everything, okay? And it happens because our subconscious beliefs shape our perception. And when we are running on autopilot and don't know what we believe because of our childhood, and then in turn, you know, how we believe about ourselves and what we deserve and what we can expect from people, especially in romantic relationships, because that's what I'm discussing, then we're going to create patterns. And the only really way to break the patterns is to say, hey, this feels really familiar. I've experienced this before. Why does this keep happening to me? So if you've often heard, you know, what is that? It's like the common denominator is you. That's the saying. It's basically saying your beliefs are creating this, not to blame you for the crap you've been through, but you have to eventually, if you have a cycle or pattern in romantic relationships, take stock and be like, wait a minute, these people don't know each other, but I'm the only person that they have in common. So like, why do I keep experiencing the same thing? So if you've ever thought to yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Then there's a reason, and the reason usually is because of your subconscious beliefs about whatever area you're experiencing this pattern in, okay? So that is how it all goes down. Let me know in comments if this was clear. Once you really understand this, you're able to really take a step back and start really being honest with yourself about the choices you've made, the reactions you've had, and why. And then you can change course. You can course correct and actually start creating a life based on better beliefs about love, relationships, or whatever it is that you want to create in your reality. I am going to discuss the methods that I have used to change my subconscious beliefs, because what you do with these beliefs is we have to reprogram them. We have to stop going to autopilot of like, men can't be trusted, women are cheaters, relationships don't work, relationships are hard. We have to stop thinking those things on autopilot, because that's what's creating our experience. So I will share more information on techniques I've used, what I feel works best, so that you can create your best life and just feel really freaking good about yourself. That's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.